Greetings everyone, boys and girls. This is James here speaking. And how's it going? Today, I gotta make this the very unfortunate videos. But I never gonna make this very unfortunate video. And today, I have something of terrible news. Legendary game designers, programmer, Space Invader championships, and secretly means trailblazer Rebecca Heineman has passed away. She suffered from cancer. And also the very fortunate that I've been seeing the shocking posts and shocking news. And everyone has really devastated her. And she's the only one of its legendary this made the game designer as a programmer. I usually I haven't played this for the childhood and memories, like in the 1990s and the 2000s before. Some of the people who were too good to contact her with a Rebecca Heineman, and she's would come out to the secretly means. And she's been made this she's been made to the 67 games to the titles of that with her to the personal career to the game designer to the programmer, including the Space Invaders the championships. And also, and unfortunate that this year, like last month ago, that I heard that Thai Mother Queen passed away. I already seen this before, of our country. This time, this video is now being turned to black and white, due to the hearing that with this her lost her life, and to suffer from the cancer. And I'm gonna read this article to tell you, the boys and girls. And let's get to read it to it. Game developer Rebecca Heineman has passed away after being diagnosed with cancer last month. The news was shared to Blue Sky by Heineman's friends, Henry Lee McDonald's, while the most recent post of the Heineman's GoFundMe is a goodbye message stated that her health was rapidly deteriorating and she was entering the palliative care. Heineman was 62-year-old girls, and the GoFundMe will remains live to help her family to make the final agreements. Born in 1963, Heineman initially made the mark of the industry by winning of National Space Invader tournament in 1980s in New York, become the first formally recognized U.S. champions of any video games. She went on to have a far-reaching career, being credited on the 67 games according to the mobile games. What country to pronounce this? Excuse me. I just pronounce it. What was it?
Heineman.
Hyman. Sorry, but I did not just say that. It's okay. Hyman co-founded the Interplay in 1983 alongside Brian Fargo, Jay Patel, and Troy Warrill. The developer and the publisher was the source of the many foundational PC games, including Wasteland, Fallout, and Baldur's Gate. Hyman designed and the programmer of a number of games at Interplay, with her most prominent design credit being the Borrow Tales 3 Thief of Fate. Hyman's friends and colleagues from Interplay, Brian Fargo's, share the remembrance of the developer on X. Rebecca Heineman sadly passed away, and he knows her since the 1980s when he is drive her to work. One of the most brilliant programmers around. A few got to punch her earlier today when she was messing me. We have the gone and made so many adventures together, but into the great unknowns, I go first. Later in the 1990s and 2000s, Hyman made a name of primaries as the programmer particular support like a Macintosh versions of the Wolfenstein's 3D Bolliger Gates and Icewind Dales. The saga of Hyman overcoming the rage businessman to solo program the ill-fated 3DO port of Doom in the merged weeks has become a bit of the internet legends. Here's Digital Foundry and Harman herself re-encountered the tales. Harman's popularly come out as a transgender in the 2000s and was married to fellow games industry legend General Jake Rose. Harman was the recipient of secretly means the 2025 Gaming Icon Award with the site written that her advocacy for secretly means incursions accessibility and discovery in a tech that inspired countless developers and players. Shortly passed away of the competition from the guanylate breast syndrome in January last year, 2024, and Hyman was blindsided the last month by an aggressive cancer diagnosis. She turned to GoFundMe to help with the cost of treatments, where fans, friends, and industry pairs show up to support the developers. There, Blue Sky and X the post the statement spread has since for the condolences heard to the memories. It's a terrible things the health problem. And I know this is right. I did not the scene is I did not the scene as a legendary the game designer programmer. Then included with our friends. Scott hosted heard of it that broke the sad news. That's why I've been seeing with this tragedies and sad news here. And I feel really just shocked and deeply blue. I feel bad for her life. As long as I have really much that just seeing this. She's a very wonderful kindness and a very the honorable bonds of secretly means as likely to come out their come out the transgender. She's for the legends for the games programmer at Interplay, like a Wasteland, Fallout, fantasy RPG game stuff. And this year it will be the downgrading that I felt so deeply the tragedies of Rebecca Heineman. Throughout my journey as a honorable bond of childhood, I usually played with the old computers, where I played this old school indie computer game from 2000 as a first computer log on. This year I've been kickstarting this career, but now she has lost her life. She lost her life. She has lost her life with this, with the struggle with the poor health conditions with the cancer. I've been perform the talents of the YouTuber to the heard of it. That's the memories. Like then the mentioned person, says Canadian guys were the Seamus McNally. Said he did the 3D games credited for the total. Until it's a brighter day, and he will be rested in another world, including her, Rebecca Heineman, and the rest in another world. Yeah. Rebecca Heineman, thank you for being such as the legendary game designers and programmer for indie games development community and industry. God bless you. My sincerely the condolences, our thought and prayers to your family and friends in college. She is to heaven now, and she will be rest, reincarnation as in another world. I would have to say thank you for everything, with it dedicated to her memories, and she will be rest in another world. Thank you for everything. God bless. Take care of yourself, boys and girls.